Robots may not yet have taken over the world as science fiction writers previously predicted, but they could soon be taking over our homes. There are now robotic devices to clean floors, wash windows, and scrub gutters, as well as more advanced technologies such as robotic helpers for the elderly. The latest home robot is Moley, an automated kitchen that features a dexterous robot that cooks with the skill of a chef. Created by Moley Robotics, the system uses 2 robot hands that reproduce the movements of a person cooking from a video recording.
It's a 2 robotic hand on the 2 robotic arms, and it's a lot of professional equipment on site which can give you possibility to make any kind of dish from any chef of the world. You can operate this device by yourself, so you can cook by yourself on this kitchen without any limitation. You can record your motion during the cooking process, and you can duplicate it just anytime and have the same result.
The company plans to launch the product in 2017 for a target price of £10,000. Moley worked with UK robotics startup Shadow Robots, which has also made robotic hands for NASA, to make sure the hands were as dexterous and accurate as possible.
The biggest challenge for us in the overall system is actually working out how to get a really good version of the human motion mapped onto the robot motion. Because the arms and the hands are not quite the same geometrically as a human, and because you're trying to capture quite subtle movements, that mapping process is actually a real challenge.
Tim Anderson, the 2011 winner of BBC's MasterChef TV show, was also involved in the project.
The most surprising thing for me watching the robot cook is how actually delicate and precise it can be. It does things like wiping a ladle on the side of a saucepan to get off drips from the bottom. It scrapes butter off of a spatula, just in a way that I would do it. It's really interesting to see how it's chefy in a way. It's not just, it doesn't feel like a robot cooking. It feels like a person cooking.
The launch of this robotic kitchen comes as global demand for so-called personal service robots, which range from robotic vacuum cleaners to lawnmowers, continues to rise rapidly. According to industry forecasts, about 15.5 million of these household robots will be sold between 2013 and 2016, compared to just 2 million in 2012.
Domestic robots are starting to evolve beyond the autonomous vacuum cleaner. The development of technology in recent years has led to the introduction of more high-tech machines, such as robots used to help the elderly or impaired. Dr. Aldred, a lecturer in neurotechnology at Imperial College in London, is working on a €4 million project funded by the European Commission to develop assisted robotics that decodes the intention of people from their eye movements to help people that are paralysed or elderly.
Our societies in industrialized countries are rapidly aging, and China and other countries are catching up quickly with the age distribution. So we are going to have a huge gap between care providers or carers and people that help elderly. And so robotics that is aimed at assistive living is going to take off very soon, already has started to take off. Be it robots that help you transfer people from into a bed to just support you in your daily chores. And so that's a different level of acceptance that we require, and there's considerable amount of funding going into that direction to support that development.
The majority of the 2.7 million personal robots sold each year are currently vacuum cleaners. Dyson, the British company famous for its bagless vacuum cleaners, recently became the latest household brand to launch one, joining the likes of Samsung, LG, and US company iRobot.
The Dyson 360 iRobot is different to other products on the market because it's designed as a vacuum cleaner first and a robot second. So for us, it's all about being a vacuum cleaner. It has to have good pickup and it has to perform well. You want the user to be confident that it's going to clean the room. And the fact that it's robotic is actually just an enabling technology. Autonomous products will become more prevalent in the home, but I think it's going to be gradual. Navigation took 5-10 years to get to the stage where it is now, and everything will be gradual. As each of these technologies improve, you'll see more and more functionality gradually being added. What's not clear at the moment is whether that will lead to a single robot that does everything, or multiple smaller machines that have different levels of functionality but do them really well.
While it may take some time before we see robots widely helping the elderly and impaired around their homes, the technological advancements of robotic vacuums and other floor cleaners could soon see them become standard appliances around most people's homes. Tanya Powley, Financial Times, London.